Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome to Ammi's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing my version of Shish Taouk platter. This is how I do it for my family. We're going to do chicken and roast beef, chicken and beef Shish Taouk platter. So let's start. Now first, most importantly, what you're going to need is, this is the beef one I'm doing right now. So you need 2 teaspoons of garlic. I have about 3 pound of beef. That's how much I have, roast beef, or you can get boneless beef, whatever you like. 3 teaspoons of green chilies I have. Okay, and here I've already measured my my black pepper, which is about 1.5 teaspoon. I'm not gonna put all of it because it gets spicy. Now here's the salt. We're gonna put in about, hold on, I should have grabbed more spoons, but it's okay. There you go. I'm gonna take, for all the beef, I'm just gonna take about 1.5 teaspoons. You don't want too much of salt because don't forget, everything will have salt in there. And I have some rice vinegar. I'm gonna take a little bit of rice vinegar. It'll tenderize the meat faster, and it'll taste very, very good. It's not too many spices in here for the beef, but that's all you need, because you know when you go and have shish taouk outside, there's really nothing in there, but with this at least it has a little bit of flavor in there. So that's all you need, just 4 ingredients. And here's my beef right here. This is my beef. I did big pieces like this, big chunks. We got it from our butcher, just boneless meat. And there we go. You're gonna put it in here. We're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna mix it well. You know, you can do this in the oven if you like, but excuse me. But I'm gonna do it on the stovetop, so that everybody, some people don't know how to use the oven, some people don't have the ovens, so at least everybody knows exactly how to cook it. You see, just like this. If you want to marinate it a day before, you can go right ahead and do it, but this is my beef. Now I'm gonna, just give me 1 minute, I'm gonna put it on the stove and I'll show you how to marinate the chicken. Okay, welcome back. Now here's my chicken. I have 3 chicken breasts here, which I've done half. I half them from the middle, you know, like this. 3 chicken breasts, and now I'm gonna spice it up. What I'm gonna do with the chicken breast, I'm gonna use garlic. 2 teaspoons of garlic in here. Okay. I have a teaspoon and a half of oregano. I'm gonna put this in here. I have a teaspoon of black pepper, which goes in here, and I have a teaspoon and a half of red chili flakes. Put that in there, and I'm gonna put 1.5 or maybe less than 1.5 teaspoon of salt in here. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna mix this together just like this. It could become a dry rub. If you want to add some lemon juice in there or vinegar in there, you can go right ahead and do it, and that actually helps you tenderize the meat as well. So I'm gonna again use a little bit of rice vinegar in here just to make it a little bit softer, my masala a bit softer. And again, I'm also gonna add to me, because I know my measurements, maybe a teaspoon of oil, and that's it. And all you have to do now, you can marinate it, you can make it in the oven, you can make it on, like I said, you can do it on a stovetop, on a frying pan, however you want it, you can do it that way. Just put all the chicken breast in here, and this I'm gonna let it marinate because it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the dinner will be served at 6 o'clock, so it's way too early. Once I'm ready to cook these chicken breasts, I will come back and let you know. And don't forget, I put the meat on the stove because it needs at least 2 to 3 hours to cook, because we're gonna shred it, and we'll let you see how it goes throughout the day. Okay? Hi, welcome back. Okay, now you see the gosht, the meat that I did. It was sliced, I just put it in chunks, and I put water in there, and I boiled it for 2.5 hours. Now take a look at the meat, look how tender it is. That even with the spoon, I can make it like this. Look, I can have it shredded. See, like this. And that's all you have to do. Once you're done that one of the reason I didn't bake it in the oven, I didn't roast it in the oven, because it becomes too dry. Then when you're eating it, it's too dry. Take a look at the moisture. It does have a little bit of liquid in there, which is okay. Keep it so that it becomes moist when you're eating it. Okay, so there you go. See, look how easy it is. Okay, so you see over here, while my meats finished cooking, what I did was I cut some potatoes like this, peel them and cut them, and I'm boiling them. You can do it according to your family. Because we're 7 people, so I think I did it about maybe 2.5 pounds of potatoes here, which I peeled and I cut it in pieces. Now let it boil. You don't want them to mush, but you want them enough boiled. Over here, take a look over here. Here's the pan I have. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna oil the pan. And you remember the chicken this afternoon, I put masala on the chicken, which is right here. Right here is my chicken. I'm gonna let this warm, and then I'll put my chicken on top on it, so we can fry the chicken, like, you know, maybe fry it a little bit. Okay, so here we go. See, I'm gonna take my chicken. If you want to bake your chicken, you can go right ahead and bake it, but a lot of people don't have ovens, or sometimes people don't know how to like me, I'm not very good in when I have to do baking or the oven, so I'd rather do it this way. So let's just, I didn't put too much oil, just a shallow frying I'm gonna do, and then I'll show you, because don't forget, we should also, the chicken will be also shredded. We're gonna shred the chicken also. So there's my last piece. Remember, it's a chicken breast right here. So let it cook in a small, let it cook on, I have it on low medium low. So let it cook 10 minutes on each side. 10 minutes on each side. And then we'll come back. Once it's done, we'll come back. Welcome back, guys. This is my oil. I took out my potatoes. They were done. So now I'm going to put half a teaspoon of crushed chilies, or chili flakes, you can say, and just go around it like this for maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and put your potatoes back in there like this. See? And just flip-flop it. I've already put the salt in there as well when I was boiling it, and that's all you need to do. Your potatoes are done. You're just giving them a little bit of color and just a little bit of taste. Okay, here we go. I finished my potatoes and I came back to my chicken. What I did was I covered it because I want my chicken to shred. And look at it. It's about 10 minutes. I turned it after 10 minutes. I'm going to turn it back because like I said, I want my chicken to be really tender, so I can put a fork in there and shred it. Okay, so I think it is done. I can see it's done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in here, cover it for a few more minutes, and I'll shred it, and I will come back and let you know. Hi, welcome back, guys. Look, my chicken was done, and what I did was I shredded it with 2 forks, and you can do exactly this way. You know, if any of you had a shish taouk or a wrapper, you know that this is how they cut the chicken very, very thin, and they slice it, and then, you know, and then that's how they give you the shish taouk platter. So what I'm doing is I've shredded it, and look, it looks pretty good, and that's why I took very less oil in there, so that once the chicken is done, there won't be any oil left. So see, my chicken is all with the spices and everything. So I'm gonna let it cook for a few more minutes because my daughter is not here yet for dinner. So I'm just gonna leave it on very, very low heat so that it stays warm, okay? And next I'm gonna show you the tabbouleh salad that I'm doing with it. It comes with the tabbouleh salad. You can have your regular green salad. And so let's cover this, and we're gonna keep it on a very, very low heat and keep it warm. Okay, so you see, tabbouleh is done with parsleys. So this is a flat leaf parsley. It's called Italian parsley. It's not cilantro or hara dhania. It's a flat leaf parsley. It's called Italian parsley. This is your Canadian parsley. It's also called curly parsley. You can find it anywhere and everywhere. And this is mint. So you need all 3 parsleys, you need a tomato and an onion. So once I'm done you need these three things are mandatory for the salad, okay? And I will show you, once my salad is ready, I'll show you how to dress it. Okay, so you see, this is how you make tabbouleh. I cut all the parsleys together, I cut them, and also the mint. There's white onion in there and tomatoes. I put 1.5 tomatoes. If you don't want to put tomatoes, you don't have to. And to dress it, you need 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of pepper, and I'm gonna put about 4 to 5 teaspoons of lemon juice. It all depends on if you like it. If you like sour, go right ahead and add more. If you don't like it sour, just do a little bit of it. But it's a little bit sour, and it's really very tasty. Another thing I have to tell you, but because we're here, I couldn't find bulgur wheat. So when you're doing the tabbouleh, you need bulgur wheat also, like 2 tablespoons of bulgur wheat. You soak it and then you put it in here. But unfortunately, I couldn't find any. So what we're gonna do now is so I did it without bulgur wheat, and just mix it, and there you go. There's your tabbouleh. Your tabbouleh is ready. You don't need oil or anything else, okay? And I'm gonna show you, once I plate everything, I will show you. Hi. Okay, so now final thing my daughter is gonna do, she's gonna do a garlic sauce that goes with every tabbouleh, or I mean every platter or any sandwiches you buy from the Arab stores. So, but we do it differently. So she has about 2 cups of yogurt here, and she's gonna add some mayonnaise in there. I would say maybe, you would think, how many you think you add? About 4 tablespoons? Yeah, 4 tablespoons. Yeah, around 4 tablespoons of mayo in there. And what I did was I grind freshly garlic. These are about 1.5 clove of garlic, not just 1.5 piece, but 1.5 clove of garlic. So go ahead, Betty, put it in. Yeah, and then she's gonna add some salt and pepper in there. Yeah. Salt and pepper you can add to your desire, however much your family likes. So just add that much. And mix it together. Mind you, it's gonna be very garlicky because it's a garlic sauce. So don't worry about it. It's just, you know, it's very, very delicious. And what you see here, she's mixing it, and what you see over here is a red sauce that I made. This is also with garlic, red chili powder, and pepper flakes. You have 1 tomato I added in there, and some little bit of lemon juice, and that's it. And this is how I made it, because some people might want it, because remember, the meat doesn't have that much spices, the chicken doesn't have that much spices, so somebody might like it even spicier, you know. So just make a little chutney like this and put it with you. So if somebody wants it, they can have it. And voila, here you go. Look at the garlic sauce. That's how it's supposed to look, white. And if you can buy it somewhere, they sell garlic sauce, go right ahead and buy it. Hi, welcome back. Now this is how I plate my shish taouk platter. I have rice. It's just your regular rice, the way you cook rice. But all I did was add black lentil in there. If you want, you can add it. If you don't want it, it's okay. But you can also add a little bit of thick vermicelli in there if you like. But if you don't like, it's okay. So we have rice, we have our potatoes, we have our beef, we have our chicken, we have our salad. I like tabbouleh, so my family likes tabbouleh, so we did tabbouleh. There's your garlic sauce and your hot sauce right here. And this is how we do shish taouk platter my way. Okay, enjoy and bon appetit.